Hey guys, I've just got home. No, come on out today. Boys are sniffing the shopping bags. Go on, off you go. Good boys. Go on, in you go. Go on. Chop, chop. Good boys. I've just got to turn that radio off, guys. Sooty's gone to the back door. I'll keep talking over the radio so I can get it off quick. There you go, it's off. Oh, guys. Right, home sweet home. That was a nice, easy one. Let me let the boys out first. And I'll go and get the rest of my shopping bags. Hang on, Snoopers. It's really mild out there, guys. It's not cold at all. There you go. There's good boys. I hope it's not going to rain. Right, gate shut. Go on then, off you go up the garden, fellas. Right, let me get the rest of the bags through and we can do the unpack. It wasn't a very big shop at all tonight, so it was really nice. Really quick, really easy. Right. I didn't get anything extra as well. Usually I walk up and down the aisles and go, oh, I'll buy one of those, but I didn't tonight. I think everything I wrote on my list I got. That's that one, and one more to go. I think it's the heavy one. There's always one heavy one, isn't there? Right, oh, right, that's it. Last bag, guys. Whew, gosh, I'm cooked. Ah. Okay, we're in. Right, and I'll put that down there for the moment. I'm going to flick the kettle on because I'm going to have a brew after this. And I want to have a shower tonight as well. Right, so kettle's on. So we do the unpack. The boys are still up the garden. The shopping list is up there on the wall behind me. So I've got everything on that list and I haven't bought anything extra, so it's really good. Something else I was doing during the week, if I show you, and turn, are you coming in? Here comes Snoop. Where's that Sooty? No, Sooty's not there yet, he'll be in a minute. He won't be far away. I'll show you what I've been doing in the old shower, the downstairs shower room. I'll turn the light on. Can you see my screen? I've moved the screen to the doorway between here and the shower room, and I've turned this little area. Excuse the washing, that's just coming out the tumble dryer. I've got another load in the tumble dryer, but I haven't turned that on yet because I'm waiting for what's in the washing machine to finish, and I'm going to put that in there as well and do the lot together. So I've got my ironing board and my iron. There's the iron up the corner there, just there, guys. Very little used, but I'm setting this area up as a laundry area. So I've got my laundry basket down the bottom. That's my laundry basket for going up the garden, and that's the laundry bin that the laundry goes into. I've got an air dryer set down there, so I can set it up in the kitchen if it's pouring with rain. I want to spread it out. So I've been setting this up. I've got behind the door, I've got my bucket and sponge. Just then there's a broom behind there as well. And if I open up the screen, this is all going to change up once the landlord has been to visit and has gone again. I shall revert it round to the way it was before. So Skippy's bags are still on the top shelves, but on the bottom shelves I've put things like books and some tools I've got, and this end I've got suitcases and boxes. They were all in the other section where the ironing board is now, so I've just moved them across, so it looks like this is a storage area, which is what I want to do. So once the landlord's been and gone and done his checks, I'll then revert it back to what it was before. But it's just a case of showing it at its best, if you like. You never saw the other side of the shower screen, did you? The screen, look. See, I've got some pretty women that side as well. You can't see that one because it's behind the door frame. So I'll just put that there temporarily, just to move things out of the way. So it looks a lot neater now. It'll be even neater once I put the washing away, which I've got on the ironing board. Right, so I've got 20 minutes left on the washing machine, and then that's going to transfer over into the tumble dryer, and I'll get that tumble dried. I was trying to get ahead of the game, so I'm going to get, so tomorrow I'll have my towels to do and my bedding, and that gives me Sunday where I shouldn't have to do any washing at all, so I hope that's going to work. I'm trying to nip things in the bud, so I've got all my work clothes and everything in straight away. There we go, I'm extending the selfie stick. Can go a little bit higher. There you go, and Snoop's waiting there just in case something hits the floor. Right, it isn't a huge shop, so I'll get this one up first. This one's a bottle of orange squash for work, another bottle of Brankston because I finished my bottle of Brankston. I've got my yogurts. Oh, here comes Sooty now, and I've got a custard. That's everything out of that one. There we go. Ticket. Right, so that's the first bag empty. So it's yogurts, custard, Brankston and orange squash. That's the first one. One loaf of bread, because that's all I needed to keep my supplies up. That's that one done. And next one is the one with more in than anything else. There's always one heavy bag. So I'll just move over here and I'll start putting some of the things away. So, bottle of squash goes up the corner. I've always got a spare, so once I start the last bottle, like I did, I then get another one. So I've always got a spare there ready. I'll pop the bread in the fridge and the freezer. Mind bun, please, Snoopers. Good boy. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that one's got to go in the cupboard. That one goes there. Right, so I'll put the yogurts away first. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. Whoops. 3. And those 2 next. That's it. Got spare custard. Goes in there. Okay, that's that one. Brankston goes in here. That's a spare bottle, which goes at the back behind the one I've already started. That's that one done. Right, next bag. Oh gosh, that's a heavy one, guys. Right, now I couldn't get my gala apples, so I had to get pink lady. I thought that was rather apt. So I've got pink lady apples. I'll see what they're like. I've got oven chips. I have got some chips already, but they're spicy. They're a little bit too spicy for me, so I've got some more. I've got just plain Jane ordinary chips, which is what I wanted. If I'd seen those last week, I'd have bought those last week. I bought 2 boxes of apple pies. I picked up one and I thought, I'll get 2. So I've got 2. And then I've got my ready meals. And luckily enough, Skippy's not here to see what I've got, so I'm not going to show you. But I'm sure she'll be watching the video later. She does keep making remarks. Obviously I know she's a long way away, but she can see everything I'm up to. So I've got to be very stealthy. Or as stealthy as I can possibly be, anyway. So, right, I've emptied that one and I'll show you what I've got. I'll show you some of it. There we go. And that. Right, that's it, we're done. Right, I've got sandwich meat for work next week. I've got some more trimmings for the boys. So that sandwich meat goes there, there. Right, I'll put it in the right order. I'll put my ready meals in, but you're not allowed to see what they are, because if you see what they are, I'll get in trouble. Right. There, there, and these ones, you're not looking, are you? No, that's good. I've got one for every day of the week. Don't worry. I'll get away with it. Skitty doesn't know what I'm up to. Unless you tell her. 1, 2, 3. Right, that's it. We are done. That's everything in there. Oh, apples, sorry. Let's go down here. I've got oven chips in the freezer. So go down there. And I've got my apple pies going to custard. And that's it, guys, I am done. Oh, here we go. And they go there. That's it. So the shopping's done. That's a week's shopping done. So that was really good, really quick. Aldi was almost empty. I can't believe how empty Aldi was. That was really nice. I whipped in and out really quickly. I'll just try and put these bags away. And these go back in the car. I always leave my bags in the car now because if I don't, you can guarantee I'll go to the shops and have to buy another bag. So I'll leave these in the car now. So they've got to go back in there tomorrow. That's it. I think I've got too many. What do you think? Yeah, I think you're right. I need to thin them out, don't I? I don't need that many bags. I'd never use all those bags, but I've just got so many. Problem is, when I go to the shops, I've always forgotten. I think, well, should I buy just a polythene bag or should I buy one that will last? I always buy one that will last, and then look at that. Anyway, so that's done. Put the bag up there. Go in there. I'll take these out later. I'll not to take them out yet. There. Right, this calls for a cup of tea. I think we're going to celebrate with a cup of tea. So, the kettle's just there. Oh dear, guys. Right. Right, the kettle did boil, I think. Let me just find my cup. Believe it or not, this is my first cup of tea of the day because I've been trying to get through the milk and I've been drinking milky coffees. So I'm about to have my first cup of tea of the weekend. Flick that off. After I've had my cup of tea, I'm going to go up and have a shower. 1, 2, 3. Skippy will still be in bed at the moment, and Skippy won't be up till about 11 o'clock tonight. That's when she gets up in Australia, so 11 o'clock, so 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll be about 8 o'clock in the morning in Australia when she gives me a call. So by the time I get to bed, I sit up and start going through my messages, then she'll video call me so we can have a chat. So that's really good, so I look forward to that. And then she goes to bed about our lunchtime, she'll be going to bed again. It seems a bit strange, but that's the way it works. Anyway, right, let me get the milk. Don't eat yourself, please, Snoopers. Snoop. Thank you. Right. Here we go. It's there. There. And that goes there. Right, cup of tea is brewing, or puggling as I call it. Right, on the lip front, what do you reckon? Really nice, it's not sore. I have been putting cream on it, moisturiser, just to keep the lips nice and moisturised. I haven't shaved. Now I do need to shave, so I am going to have a shave tonight because I want to have a shower, because I've got a little bit of stubble on the chin. So I'm going to go very carefully. I don't want to cut my lips. I'm going to go very carefully around that area and just get the stubble out and have a shower, guys, because I need a shower. I didn't have one last night, I only had a wash. And we're into a weekend. Yes, thank goodness for that. Oh dear, guys. Oh, I'm tired. Right, let me get my boots off and we can go and have a sit down. I did clear up in the doggy day room as well. I've still got more clearing up to do, but I've moved things about. So the bag stand that was over there under that picture is now over there. The sofa's basically the same place. I've just moved it forward a little bit. I've hoovered up underneath everything so there's no dog hairs anywhere. I washed the skirtings down because the skirting boards looked a bit grubby. They've come out really well. I have got a paint. I have got some paint, some emulsion paint, white emulsion paint if I have to touch up anywhere, but I don't think I have to. It looks quite good. I might message my son and see if he'd come up and give me a hand, because there's a bit of furniture I want to move that I can't do on my own. So I might do that this evening, just give him a buzz and see if he can pop over sometime this weekend and give me a hand. It'd be fantastic if he can. So yes, things are going okay so far. I thought if I try and get ahead of the game and get this all nipped in the bud before Monday, because obviously that's when the manager's going to come around and inspect the property, I'll be happy as Larry. And I think so far it's looking really good. All evidence of my boys will be gone, so there will be no tennis balls anywhere, no squeaky toys, anything that's doggy related, be it dog leads or harnesses and things like that, they're going to be gone, hidden. So, and he shouldn't go through the cupboards, but I am going to seal all the cupboard doors. I'm going to put tape on all the cupboard doors, so that if he tries to go into the cupboards, which he shouldn't do, he'll end up ripping the tape, and I'll know he's been in the cupboards. And I think if he sees the tape on the cupboards, he won't try opening them, because I will leave the dog food in the cupboards, but if I tape all the doors and drawers shut on all the appliances, like the fridge freezer, I'll put tape on those, things like that, just so that I know that he can literally walk around. I'm not stopping him from walking around, but I don't want him going into my personal things, like my cupboards and my chest of drawers and my kitchen cupboards and things. And there's no need for him to do that either. So if I tape them, put some tape, and I'll perforate down the centre, so if he tries to open the doors, it will rip, and I'll see it's ripped, and I'll know. I think you can buy tamper-proof or tamper strips. You used to get them on a lot of the cars. When cars are imported into the country, a lot of the car doors would actually be set with tape on them, so that if somebody opened the doors, it would rip the tape and you could see that somebody had been in there. I think it was a customs thing where they were sealed, and all the joints were stickered over, so that if somebody tried to smuggle drugs or something like that into the country, they could see the doors had been opened. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and that's it. So cup of tea is going to be my next port of call. Then I think I might message my son. I'll just send him a message. I won't phone him up. I'll just send him a message and see if he might be able to pop up over the weekend. And I've got to go and see my mum and dad on Sunday, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'll find out how they've got on with their meal tonight. I think they should be okay. Well, I hope they're going to be okay. I don't know whether I dare buy them another token for next year. I'll ask them when I see them on Sunday whether they'd like me to buy them another token. I think if I do that again, I'll actually get the token sent to myself, and I'll print it off, and then I'll give them the printed copy, and I'll keep a copy for myself just in case they lose it again. So that should sort that little problem out, but we'll see. Right guys, I'm going to have to go and pack that cup of tea, aren't I? My boys are settled. You have a look. That's where Sooty sleeps at night. Snoopy's on the floor in front of me, because he's usually on the sofa here, but he's actually, can you see him? Where is he? There he is. There's Snoop on the floor by my bag. So there you go. That's it, I think. So I'm going to sign it now. I'll put this one on for you. This one's 18 minutes, coming up to 19 minutes long, so it might take a little while to load, and then I'll do some more videos as the evening goes on, guys. So I'm going to sign it now. Love you all to death, and I shall speak to you in a minute. Okay, bye.